Lakini wacha niwaulize. Si mnaangalia TV? Si mnasikia radio? Si mnaangalia WhatsApp na social media? Si mnaambiwa ati Ruto hajafanya kitu? Some of you are also clapping. Wacha niwaambie kitu kimoja. And listen to me. When Ruto became president of this country, you people don't know where Kenya has come from. IMF had told us that Kenya was among the 6 countries in Africa which were going to default in paying their debts. 6 countries in Africa were not going to be able to pay their debt in 2024, 2025. One of them was Kenya. All the 5 have defaulted. It's only Kenya which did not default. Ethiopia defaulted. Ghana defaulted. Si mnajua hiyo? Gambia defaulted. Mozambique defaulted. Chad defaulted. Kenya did not default. Na mjui kudefault ni nini? Let me tell you, if a country defaults, si kama wewe umedefault kulipa deni ya jirani yako. Iko tofauti. It is not even like defaulting in paying mshwari. Ama ile ingine inaitwa nini? Si kama ya Hustler Fund. Hiyo mnaweza cheka na wale wamekupea hiyo pesa. If you default in paying your loan, IMF and World Bank will be the first one to arrive in the country. Because they also have given us loans. And when they arrive, they are taking you to a route we call Paris. My friend, this is what will happen. First, they will tell you, jingiza kwa matope. Tutawatoa kwa matope. On condition. Number 1, salary ya all civil servants, starting with the president, half. Staff in your public service, una reduce by half. Chiefs, mukona ngapi? 10,000, 5,000. MCA ni wangapi? 1,450 wards, half. Wabunge ni wangapi? 290 constituencies, half. Walimu ni wangapi? Sijui 400 and what thousand, half. Capitation mnaweka ngapi? Ni hivi, half. I am not giving you idle talk. That is how countries which have defaulted have been treated. Is that what you wanted for Kenya? When Ruto became president, inflation in this country was at 9.6%, going to double digit. When Ruto became president, my friend, we had forex reserves of only 3 months of import cover. Today it is 5.3 months, even beyond the target of 4 months. Today inflation is below 5%. Today interest rates, you say that interest rates are still high. It is true they are high. And we are working to make sure they are lowered further. But 1 year ago, average interest rates, if you went to the bank, was 17.2. Today, it is 14.9. And we want it to go down to 12%, if not to single digit. Banks have been giving us loans like Shylocks. There was no difference. Because if banks can give you loan at 26, 28%, and Shylocks are also giving you at 30%, what's the difference? But we have managed some liability. The people who are saying that the government is not doing anything. I went into that office, I lost weight in 2 months. Na hisi kitu ya kucheka, karibu nikufe. So you need not to laugh when I was about to die. Please, sympathize with me. The reason why I lost weight is because unaingia kwa ofisi, inafika 15th of the following month na hata hujamaliza kulipa mshahara ya wafanyikazi wa serikali. Deni inakuja, you don't know where to pay it from. That is what happened in 2024 when the shilling exchanged to the dollar at 160. Do you know what happened? We had a loan we were to pay in June 2024. And by February, Kenya did not know where they were going to get money to pay 260 billion euro bond. Somebody sat somewhere and said, my tenure is coming to an end. I don't care about that loan, which will come in 2024. If anything, I'm leaving office on the 9th or 10th of September, or I don't know which date exactly, of 2022. He didn't care. So when we sat with the president, we agreed we are not going to be that careless again. That is why last year, we decided to repay Eurobond of 2027. It's due in May 2027, like in tulilipa last year. Again, in September, we decided that the loan which is coming in 2028, we are also paying it. And we paid it last year, the loan of 2028. So for now, I will tell you, we can sit pretty that the only pressure we have is the loan of 2031. Not between now and 2031, we don't have that pressure anymore. That is the forward thinking of leadership. And no one will tell you that because they don't want you to hear. If Ruto wanted to be careless, he would say, 2028 is after my second term election. I will deal with it later. But we said no. Even if we make it second term or not, let whichever government is going to be there in 2028 not go through the same thing that this government went through when they came in 2022. And that is why I know when we start a conversation with Kenyans, those people who are talking about one term, you will realize how foolish you are when we start engaging with Kenyans and they get to understand what we have been able to do and they all say 2 term, utawachwa kwa mata. So, let me say it, and I want to repeat, and I'm not telling you things that I've cooked. I am talking about reality.